Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke and this is my Harrogate Road to Glory save on Football Manager 2020. I hope you guys are doing well. We're in a crazy time of the world at the minute, so really hope you are staying safe. Also, just want to say thank you very much for all the new subscribers recently. It has been absolutely class. Keep it coming. If you're new, subscribe. If just anything, it just really does mean a lot, so thank you very much for that. We're going to jump straight into this save, and obviously last time, the last video wasn't perfect. We hadn't won a game in a month. Things was not going well at all until January. January. We have won. Well, we've not lost a game in a month. So we went a month without winning a game. Now we've not frigging lost a game, which is awesome. Let me just move the camera around. I feel like it's pointing upwards a little bit. That's a bit better. So, yeah. What have we done? We have won a lot. We have won a lot. So, Notts County, we played them. We beat them 1-0. Lopez getting the goal. Rochdale was a draw, 1-1. Shade scoring for us. And it was a bit of a weird game. It really was. Newport, though, that was a good game. 3-2. Getting 2 early goals for us. An own goal. Anthony also getting on the score sheet. They then scored in the 54th minute. We scored in the 89th minute. And they scored in the 94th minute. Just to make things just that little bit more interesting towards the end of the game. But we did win 3-2. Again, it's a game that we needed to win. Late knowing we managed to beat them 2-0. Lopez getting on the score sheet. Keeping a clean sheet as well, which is nice. Cheltenham, we played them, beat them 2-1. Francis and Shade getting on the score sheet there. Morecambe, we've just played not long ago. 2-0 there. Again, another clean sheet. Shade and Lawson, again, scoring for us. We have then just played Northampton, who are bottom of the league, I think they were, or somewhere about that anyway. Not a great result, 3-3, but Lopez did get in a hat-trick. 6 minutes, 75 and 89th minute. They scored pretty much 3 late goals early on, late on in the second half, 77th minute, 81st and 84th. So that is... It was a game, it was alright, it will do. So that means we've gone completely unbeaten. Also, the transfer window is shut, closed. I didn't sign anyone. Didn't have any money. Didn't have any wages. We're overspending on the wage bill as it is at the minute because I've renewed a couple of contracts. Probably a bad idea to do that. Probably shouldn't have done that. But anyway. So we've got Wimbledon, who are top of the league today. Then we've got Crawley, who are 6th. So it's 2 big games for us. And with all this, with not losing a game in January, where does this leave us in the league? Well, my friends, it leaves us in 5th place. And... we're not comfortable in 5th place. We're only a point ahead of 8th. So if we lose both games today, we can drop out of the playoffs. And I want to aim to the playoffs. We are 6 points, is it? No, 8 points, sorry, off 3rd place. It's doable, but we just need to win everything. And I don't think we will. Playoffs is where I want to finish. I really do. Lopez in the top goal scorer as well. 18 goals for the season now. He's getting that average rating. Moles as well. And assists is Anthony. So they are all starting to do quite well. But we do have a slight problem. And the slight problem is going into this game, we have 3 key players that are injured. Not massively injured, but injured, which is not good. McDonald has been playing sensational for us recently. His average rating doesn't show it, but he has been playing well. So my plan is bring on Patchin, put Patchin as the attacking midfielder. We don't do well when we play with attacking midfielders. We're trying to do it. Doesn't work. Moles, the best average highest rated player in the team, is injured, so Fletcher's having to come in there. And then if we swap these 2 around, that should work. No, it does not. And then Shade is out injured as well, so we're going to bring on Lawson. And that's what we're going to do. There's no one really on the bench to bring on. Obviously, we've got injuries all over the place at the minute. Desperately waiting for Shildon to come back. And Kate has come in, done quite well for us. So this is how we're going to be lining up against top of the league. And it's not ideal. It's not full strength. We just need to go at it and hopefully get some sort of result. So we've got Hudson in goal, chopping on the right-hand side with Francis, Loki and Nikita as the back 4, with Liddell and Fletcher as the midfield 2, with Lawson, Patchin, Anthony, and then Lopez up top. Just wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Right, team talk is done. Everyone is happy. People are motivated. Let's just go out there and hopefully pull off a massive upset. It would be nice to have a good upset. But what is also good to look, we've only got 2 players that are technically injured. So Moles is actually conditioning is not too bad. He's not coming up as injured. So we could probably play him at some point. But the other guys I put on the bench because we're going to need them at some point. If we get desperate, I will use them. But hopefully we're not going to need them. At home against Wimbledon, I'd love a win. I really would. But they are top of the league for a reason. But we have been on some really good form. So hopefully we can just keep going. Score an early goal. And Lopez is going to be doing it for us. 20 goals for us now this season. And he is one hell of a striker. And I need to try and keep him for us. I need to just find a way of signing him. And hopefully we can get promoted this season. And I'm not stuck down in League 2. If I don't get promoted, I am going to rush my ass through this League 2. And you guys are not going to see a lot of it because I want to get promoted. So hopefully we can just keep going. Oh, we've picked up another injury. Do I have a defender? I do. Odemayo's on the bench. This is not good at all. It really isn't. Just injuries after injuries. What is up with this team at the minute? We're playing well, and it's like Football Manager doesn't want us to do it. So hopefully we can just continue on as we are. Odemayo is decent. He's done a good job for us at centre back in a couple of games for us, a couple of seasons. He's been around for us. So hopefully he can keep going. But Liddell to Lawson to Patchin, trying to find Lopez, doesn't really get it. Ball back over the top again. It's just ping-ponging around everywhere. It is going to be Wimbledon that picks the ball up. Again, it's all Wimbledon at the minute. I feel like it's going to be their goal, and it is. You can just tell from the highlights. You can just tell the way the game's going and flowing. It's their first shot on target. Of course, it's their goal, and it's just they seem to have got a bit of the luck of the bounce there, and it just comes in. Chopping on that right-hand side wasn't really marking his man. Not ideal. And is this going to be the Wimbledon comeback? Probably, even though we've had most of the possession. Again, just with the injuries, the players we've got having to make a change at centre-back already. It's not boding well. But 1-1, I'll take 1-1 against top of the league. But a win is kind of what we need if we want to try and get into this playoff spot. But Lopez wins the ball here. Lopez shoots and he just scuffs it a bit wide. Bit of a tight angle. There was no one really there with him to pass to. And there we go. Disallowed for offside. Thought they were going to score. It is going quite quick trying to keep up with this. But yeah, it's one of them ones where Lopez then just couldn't really hold it up too much. There was no one really sprinting up with him. Patchin, not having a great game. Right, 1-1 at half-time against top of the league. I'm pleased. Keep it going. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to have to be happy with him. And Cater, shockingly, is having a 6.4 rated game. Liddell's not having a great game either. Moles, I could probably get on. He's 95% thing. He's not saying he's injured. I could probably bring Moles on if need be. And I feel like I might have to, just to try and strengthen this midfield up a little bit more. Again, well held from the keeper from the shot. Let's just make the change. Let's put Fletcher there. Liddell's going to come off. We're going to bring Moles on. It is risky, but it's not saying he's injured, so it should be fine. Hopefully he doesn't pick up a knock, because I will cry. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to take Patchin off. We're going to bring on Lasley, and we actually are going to go for the 4-4-2 with the attacking players. He can go as a pressing forward on support. That would do. We'll go with 2 up top and see if that brings anything to us. Does that make any sense? Show some passion. Show some passion. That was hard for me to say. But obviously, if we manage to maintain this draw, and I'm not saying we will because they're on the attack again. Oh, no, here we go. We're on the attack. We are 53 points. We just dropped down into 7th place. We'll take it. It's fine. But we don't want to lose, and that is going to be the losing goal, unfortunately, for ourselves. And it's just, we fall out of the playoff places. And it's just unfortunate, it really is. We've played well, but we just haven't had our full-strength team. Choppin wins the ball there. Odemayo probably should have done a lot better. And Smith's there. We've gone attacking. I've demanded more already. It's too late. Little too late. We've lost. Have we lost? Lashley's last chance. It's gone out for a corner. I don't think we're going to have time to take this corner. Whips in. I feel like everyone should have been there. Moles goes out for a throw-in. We're over the 1 minute. Full time is there. And unfortunately, we do dominate possession, but they just take the chances a little bit more. I'm not happy with the result. We were 1-1. I would have taken that. We've got Crawley in 6 now. This is a big game. The Crawley game is definitely what, if we beat Crawley, we will go back into the playoff spots. Hopefully we can do that and just prove that just going undefeated for a month wasn't a fluke. So here we are then, away at Crawley. Again, with the injuries we've got, not being able to play the 4-3-3, which I feel like suits us that a little bit better. We're going to struggle. I think we are. But that's how we're going to be lining up. Hudson in goal. The only change I've made is Moles has come in the central midfield for Fletcher, and Odomeo's come on for obviously the injured Francis, which is not ideal because he's one of our best defenders, and I don't even know how long he's out for. I've not even looked because I don't dare look to see how long he's out injured for. So we haven't got the best defence at the minute. We can't go to the 4-3-3. Depending on how the game goes, I don't really want to risk McDonald. He's on the bench for us to go that way if needs be. But again, I haven't really got anyone that I can put on the bench. We've got 2 injured players there. We've got Gribben that's made the bench this time, and it's just going to be hopefully us scoring from their corner, because that happens too much on my side when I see a corner come our way and then they score. Is that a red card? That is a horrible red card as well. A horrible challenge. So fingers crossed that we can capitalise on just having that extra man on the pitch, because we need it, really. We need to get lucky and try and get a goal. I'm not going to go attacking or anything like that. I'm probably just going to tell them to show some passion, which motivated a couple of players. Right, approaching half-time. They've had a set piece, which they almost score from. We've not really had a highlight since they've had that man sent off. Here we go. Throw into us. Are we going to somehow manage to create a chance, get a goal, chopping to Moles to Liddle? We're playing it backwards a little bit. Here we go. Chopping. Can he get a cross in? Lopez, it can't really fall to us. 0-0 at half-time. Let's just keep going. They're a man down. That's what we need to say. Just focus on them having a man down. I don't know what formation they're playing, so I need to have a look at that as well. As soon as the second half starts, I'm going to have a look just to see, can we go with analysts? How are they set up for playing? Do we know teams? Do we know formations? No, it's not there. Okay, that's fine. Well, here we go. We are now looking promising. It's an audacious shot, really, from Chopping at right back. I think what I'm going to do, we have got the man, extra man. I'm going to bring on Lasley. We're going to go 2 up top again, early on. Going to give Lasley a go, pressing forward, on support. Just go out there and grab a goal. Lasley has known to score some goals when we needed to. So hopefully he can do that for us. I need to figure out what formation they're playing. I don't do this often enough. So if we have a look, we're kind of focusing play down our right-hand side a lot, and we're getting chances. Can we have a look at summary? We don't want to be looking at that. Shots, don't really want to look at that. Teams. So if I go with... does that open up if I do that? So if I do key passes, this is from us. We're having a decent amount kind of just here, there and everywhere. We are playing it out to the wing and trying to cross it into that right-hand side. So we're pushing it out to that right-hand side a little bit. We are getting a bit of success from it. So do I... What's action zone? Oh, this is this here. Can I then... Last 5 minutes... So what do I do? Change here. Can I change anything on this? Stats. Right, this is how they're playing. They've got a 4-2-2-1. That's how they're playing. That's their formation. So maybe focus play a little bit more down the middle, which I could maybe set up. Focus play down the middle. I know we've got the wingers, though. That's the problem. Maybe just focus more play down this right-hand side. We seem to be getting... more of the ball. That's where we seem to be doing. So see if we can still focus down this right-hand side. Ball whipped in. Right, Odomeo to Moles. Out to Anthony. Moles is there. What a strike from Moles. A power strike. We've seen him score goals like that for us all the time. It just falls to him at the edge of the... Well, he was inside the box this time, but if he gets a half a chance, he'll get it. And he's nowhere near. He just makes a lovely run here. Picks the ball up. In fact, it is at the edge of the area, and he just smacks that one home. 1-0. Corner kick, though. And they get a goal from a frigging corner. It's just this game sometimes really does wind me up. Really does. But it comes in from a corner, set piece. We don't really defend it. It goes over two of our defenders' heads. So I don't know how high or how short our defenders are, but it just wasn't good enough. I haven't got a look at this bench, and I haven't got anyone really to come on that could maybe change the game at all. We've got Lopez, it isn't performing, so we could maybe just drop you back, put Lasley there, advance forward. We could bring Gribben on there. I might just do that. I don't want to risk the other players. A draw, yeah, leaves us kind of in the playoff spot still, but only by goal difference really. So Lawson having a chance. Lawson needs to up his game a little bit. I know he's not fully keyed out, but he needs to do something. But Lasley picks the ball up here, playing in his favourite position now, because I've been playing him out on the left-hand side, the wings recently, and he's done all right. But it's nice to see him getting into the team as a striker. But we lose out in midfield here now. What we don't want is for them to score a goal. I thought we gave a penalty away then. I really did. I'm going to turn off focus down the thing. I'm going to probably focus down the middle. I'm going to go focus down the middle and then shoot on sight. And then with us doing that, can these guys play as inside forwards? We can. Inside forward, drop you on support. So we've got Anthony coming in. We'll drop you on a support role. I'm going to take Moles off. I don't want him to get injured. He is coming back from an injury. We'll just swap Liddell and Fletcher over. We're going to do that. And then I don't know whether to go attacking. I am going to go attacking. We've got the extra man. Surely we should be able to capitalise on this. But we don't. We've had the extra man the whole of this game. Again, 64% possession, 16 shots, 9 on target. We just couldn't finish. And that's our problem. Obviously the injuries and all that sort of stuff. You were unlucky today. We'll say that. I don't want to be too harsh on them. It is a point away from home, which we'll take. We are still in the playoff spots. We're in 7th place. 53 points. We've got a better goal difference than Forest Green, so that's one positive we can look at. It's just, I don't think this automatic promotion spot is just going to be difficult to get. It really is. So we have a look, see how many games we've got left. I don't think we're going to get the automatic promotion spots. We have got, to be honest with you, 2 big games. We've got Chillingham and Chesterfield next, and I feel like them games should be shown. I should have just, I don't know. I should probably show them. I'm not going to. I'm going to play through. I want to try and get through this season as quick as we can. I don't know when I'm going to come back to you next. I'm going to play a few games, and then when I get a chance to record, I'll come back and record. It might be at the end of March. It might be at the beginning of March. We'll just see. But we are getting to the business end of the season. Hopefully, we can just pull a good few wins off. Continue this sort of form that we want. We don't want this form. This sort of form would be good. It's just not been a great season, really. A lot of draws. A few too many losses as well. So we just need to hopefully get everyone back fit, which I think they are coming back. If we go to the medical thing, and it's not good. Francis is out for 2 to 4 weeks. 10 days from Malden. Then we'll just, it's not looking great, is it, injury-wise? But we should be fine. We should be all right. So that's that, guys. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think to the save so far. Do you reckon I can get promoted this season? I really hope we do, so we can get into League One. Not drag this save out too much. If not, we're winning it next season, and I'm just going to rush through it as quick as we can. Obviously, the Chelsea save is coming to an end, so I can probably focus a little bit more on this. Get a few more episodes out with Harrogate, and just focus on this. And there's something else I'm going to be doing later on. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are all well. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in a bit. See you later.